Let's go, go, go. Next chapter. We're gonna get date
My
time.
usual, please. But with this spice.
Yeah, the red hot peppery spice of death that I chose.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be
she's
enough
gonna
not
share.
only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Share.
Very well.
Heck
A
yeah.
full kettle, then.
Let's go.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once.
Zero's learning.
And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you
Yes,
happy
we
to
have
try a
to.
bowl of
We
Zero's
have to.
curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
No, make it spicy.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Then I'll have His Excellency's helping. Give me all of it.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzathan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
I
So you
remember.
trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Everybody eats it differently though.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me, but now it is my home, and the people of Radzathan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Aww.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice.
Let's
to
save it.
begin
Let's
anew
save it. That's what we do. Let's save his
in
world.
this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
No, I want to save it. I want to save it.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself, as I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Oh, okay. No, yeah, they're just feeding everybody the food.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone
Yeah.
who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
It's spicy.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
That's so funny. He's sniffing it. Oh my gosh.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
The elephant's out. He's out.
It burns!
maybe I won't have.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
That's fair.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
No way! If it's not even consumable by humans, how do they know if it's
Relax.
any good?
I don't have time for that.
Oh
I've been
goodness.
waiting for this.
Oh goodness.
Come. Let's
Bruce
replenish
out,
our
eat
ether.
That sounds so. That sounds so. Okay, well. And everyone is dead. Screenshot. Oh, we ate it all? My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating. Oh my goodness.
I trust you have eaten your fill.
No,
I shall
I'm
have
gonna...
Marid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
Replenishment, not torture.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
That drink looks like a orange cream slush. Slushy. We brought you death in a bowl.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
It's
Enter.
they know. That's all he has to do. Estinian.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried, but I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
No, you'll probably die eating it, but you know.
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
What is she doing?
Shall we disrobe as well?
No.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
He's dumb. He's like, manners, Estinian. Estinian's like, we ain't got time for that. Yishtola? Okay.
At last.
Oh, okay.
We've been looking for you.
She brought backup Uriange.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
With Uriange, I'm sure they have
I
already.
believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Uriange's assistance.
With the Loperids.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th.
They just go through the moon of our of the
Unlike here
source,
in the
right?
source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist.
Yeah, but can we not just jump from our moon to the alternate universe moon?
Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Yeah, exactly.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
That's so weird.
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Yeah, that's what I said, basically. But that is also very, very weird because it's like, that means every location,
Of course,
right, is like
there is the risk
tied.
of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Well, I mean, it's not anything any more risky than normal. I mean, I just would say that, you know, do it.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil.
Well, I mean, she is a curious one.
A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brands
That was the
imprisoning
name,
Zodiac.
Fandaniel. I couldn't decide who it was in the robe and the FF16, but it was
And we,
Fandaniel.
in like manner, will use it
That
to channel
dweeb.
ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
That's who it was.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
To the moon with me.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with
Oh.
our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Nidana.
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
There's nothing else to do.
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
The moon. Big moon. The Dark Throne. Fortune has like the ability to make stuff so hype sometimes. I get so excited for stuff. I mean, we were 3 patches behind or 2 patches. So I mean, yeah, but still, nice to get caught up. Okay, let's begin our journey. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I dropped. Okay, I got it. Let's see. We're headed this direction. Ryanje. Apologies for the delay. Striking simulacrum indeed, well suited for the work ahead, I have no doubt. Allow me to explain Yshtil's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek a void gate on Mare Elementorum, which we might gain access to the moon of the 13th. While our comrades labor upon the moon, we must indeed accomplish 2 tasks. First is the procurement of substantial quality of ether, subsequent to that bereft of the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence of the way of the telephorized spires. Such as a method, however, doth pose an acceptable task to risk the greater ethereal balance of the world. Thus must we seek alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of Islabard contingent. If we employ it to different means than end, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I would like to believe that we cannot refuse this, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the aether problem first. How do you have any idea whence we might source the vast quantities needed? A likely location doth come to mind. Let us make the airship landing there. I shall review more. Not that far away. Ariane. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ultimato. Yes, we know. Okay, let's go. Okay, off to Charlian. Cryo. Oh, she's talking to the guy who gathered all the different species underneath the Yeah, I remember.
Well now, if it isn't 2 of my dearest friends. As for the other 2, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
No need for later. Get lost, rabbit.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Phil occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
That's why he's a gleaner.
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather...
Oh.
Homecoming.
Huh?
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
Trial face change.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
Right? Yes, apparently.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
If
If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
Oh boy.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Fantastic. It's always a pleasure talking to the forum. Am I eye rolling enough?
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
Yes.
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any Gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charlene Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Bye-bye.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Everything always comes back to Labyrinthus, am I right? Am I right, Xeno fans? Xeno Saga. Xeno. Anyway.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Oof. The paperwork on the table didn't even clean up.
Oh. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Yeah.
And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
No, Kryl, it might be important. You use your Lalafell senses.
Bound for the Isle of Ham. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
Who are we looking
I did
for?
recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're talking about the cat. Or you're talking about a Loperit? Oh, Thancred. Man, you know what, Thancred? You took forever.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly.
Dummy.
Urianje tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald.
Tip hat. That's such a cool picture. Anyway, I didn't take the picture, but that would have been cool.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Aww. Ask about Minphilia. Here's what he's saying. Hey, another dungeon. Let's catch up. Vroom vroom. The power of healer Q. No weights. Oh. Aw, little bears. Oh my gosh, I'm digging this song. Nice. You have that music you can just like hang out to, you know? Whee! Haha, sucker. Oh. I'm glad I was standing where I was standing. That's fine. I'll save the rest of that heal charge. Oh, item comparison? Because I think I'm lower level. Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize, you know? Oh, really? Is it? I mean, some of these monsters are pretty gross. I can't believe I'm so below on eye level. It's 625 now and I'm 610. Jeez. I'm just sort of catching up on patches. I'm behind a little. Welcome in. We're almost caught up, I believe, because we've gone through like 2 patches already. Pretty sure. Hey, Bully Bear from League, right? It's a League of Legends boss. Get him. Might as well be. Oh. Ow. Why did I fall for that again? Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Boldly Bear, please. Not for me. That is definitely for me. Whoa, pretty. Whoa, pretty. Okay, well, you know what? Pass. Oh my gosh. Bracelet. Is it? Oh, it's neck piece. Man, these are all really cool. Oh well. I'm just going to shield. What do I get rid of? What do I not like? I guess I can toss this. This isn't that great. I was gonna discard that, but okay. Ah, yes. The typical Kraken. Kraken in the water. Oh! I know who he is! Oh my gosh. Octomammoth! He's back! Dude, that's crazy. Discard. Don't even let me equip armor. Don't let me equip. Don't let me equip. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? We have to run all the way across. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what, Squiddy? He's down. Farewell, Squid. GG all. Pass. Now I'd like to equip my. There we go. Did I get the comms? Octomammoth Traveler is, yeah, you know what? I can't believe he's there, but he was there. Hims was there. This place is so beautiful. Whoa, that's a lot of ether. Oh, the Enterprise. Is it or is it not? Oh, I thought it was at first. But then it didn't have the blue sail, right? It's missing the... Either way.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated...
Ether bloated. Yes, Luxus smash.
Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Galema, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Energy.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
I also think I would be fine without you, but it's funner to travel with friends. Oh, Thancred.
Why would you say such a thing? You were not bound by contract or the threat of force. And you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution.
That's just the way he is.
Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust.
Hold the tip of your hat.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
What you looking at me for, Zero? I ain't. What are you? Look what? No, it's all right. Don't listen to Thancred.
Absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Nah.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
What? Okay, Metis. Oh my gosh, we're twins! Check it out, bro. I got the same thing on. Not the bottom half, but the coat. Look what kind of boots you got on. He's got oh my gosh, he's wearing the same boots as oh my goodness, what are we supposed to... Am I secretly a Garlean? Oops, didn't mean for that to happen. Lux's secret Garlean. We don't care about numbers, you fool. Let's discuss the future. As a Star Trek President Han, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. And so he explains everything, so that way you don't have to worry about being reliant on them. Maybe he's like, but we'll be reliant on you, blah, 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 blah. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lord. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement represents a rare opportunity. Tis true we do not want for Magitech and Ceruleum, and foreign currency would be needed to procure such things as we lack. They would also depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I can't believe you I'm hearing. You serve the Emperor, were you a proud patriot, and you're willing to sell national resources like a common merchant? Like you, I eat for what we have lost, but to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious assets we have that remain to us. Nonsense, not utter nonsense, you're a traitor, and there will be a reckoning. Oh yes, the people of Senatus will learn, and they will cry out for your blood. No, of course the guy who's wearing my outfit is the one who's, oh no, he's gonna be dead. Yeah. Look at Wogalande's shield. They can't harm Wogalande. Wogalande is invincible. Hey loser wearing my outfit, pull it together. You make me look bad. I look better. Who did it better? Who did it best? I did, obviously. No doubt about it. I wore it better.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Yeah, I know. Don't need to.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
Hand over that jacket now, immediately.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that.
You're just dumb.
We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold.
But alas.
Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Yes, dummy. We offered it to you. Ooh, I remember that stain. Oh my.
So long as we live.
Well, yes, well, that's
Garlemald
loaded.
lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken.
The bonds, the blood, right?
We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station.
Well, you reached the station.
I
Time
will
to get off
rejoin
your
the talks at Tertium.
caboose and out your
Might I trouble you to escort
train,
me?
your high horse.
Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Change your clothes.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Well, don't make the mistake I made and wear what he wore.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
Also, don't wear what Orange's wearing. That's my advice to you. After this patch, we're definitely changing the outfit.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
We're not really subjugating people here. She's like, it sounds like emotional extortion to me.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here.
He's like, dang, I did emotionally extort that man. And Zero just, like, pointed it out.
So that's how Zero came to join you.
Oh yeah,
So,
Zero's not
I'm
human.
not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
I don't know about coming easy.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
No, that's not true. There was that Dominion where the other Void Sent were being looked after and they all trust each other.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Was she the hero of the 13th?
alone. Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more.
Ooh.
I continued fighting alone. But ultimately I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together.
Right, because they have numbers and you're by yourself.
I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it.
Wow. Jeez.
I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
So Alphino said.
Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again.
The feeling.
The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
However you like. She surely knows.
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
Man, these two are probably like two of my favorite characters from their respective locations. So good. No, don't think about Xenos. What are you thinking? Don't make me think like Xenos is like someone I trusted. Xenos is a pain. Please, what are they trying to suggest? That we were friends with Xenos? He was the friend I met along the way? Don't think so. Zero, forget. Forget what we taught you. All of it's worthless. You need none of it. You don't need it. Full glad I see everyone return, none the worse for wear. He didn't change his clothes. Various representatives of the community gathered, and I dare say the opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You heard the memorandum. I trust you find the term acceptable? Successful, both. I do. Pray forgive my misconduct earlier. I am ashamed to have only my behavior, but placing a burden of negotiation solely on your shoulders in my absence. You should know you brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people in Tapper's Den. Some reacted quite strongly. Once explained it would be to prevent another void invasion, however, they were more receptive. Fair to say that the recent episode is still fresh on their minds. Tagged along to deliver the supply of ceruleum. I have to say I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even with the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Sonatus are here. Lend me your ears. We have set up a trade agreement, everybody, that we can be self-sufficient and not resentful and finally activate this tower without wasting anybody else's time and the story and lines we had to write in. Thank goodness. He's like, you can have access to Tower of Babel. Thank you. Everybody's like, what? No way. Not actually trading, but a trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in respect and trust. True independence. As the hand holds Garland technology and engineering in highest esteem, it is my hope, though, that this agreement our peoples will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we gather around to hear particulars that you might convey them to those elsewhere. The Garleans are like, I don't know about this, blah 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 blah. That's all you got, Garleans. You don't got anything else. Dig yourself out. You don't have another choice. This is it. Burned by hardship and trauma were the Garland all that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equals as a nation with something to value to offer to others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. It is by virtue of this partnership that we access the Tower of Babel, a rather timely development given the Aether Tank's impending arrival. Once the tower stores have been replenished, we need but wait each tool a signal to channel the Aether energy to the moon, yes? To the moon! Then you can leave that and everything else to me and Alpha Node. No need to worry, devote all your energies to the mission in the void. I am in your debt. Call them friends. Call them friends out of the blue. Shake their hands. Yeah, you are good friends. I knew. I felt it. I felt it coming along. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you very much. I felt that. Miranje, we gotta go. We gotta go to the moon.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete.
Yeah.
However, we have yet to receive word from Ishtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
To the moon, Y'shtola.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may. Ere we set forth, however, Ishtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ajdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow Great Worm.
You would have me go in my true form.
You have to save your sister. Yes, absolutely.
Well. Like our sire, we Great Worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon. To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes. And until such time as we find Ajdaya, I will entrust her eye to your keeping.
That eye is as big as my head, and it does not fit in my pocket. Where do you want me to put that? What do I do with it? No offense, dude, but it's like an eye. It's like white.
Will you do this for me?
I mean, yes, but inside I'm wondering how to. Ew. How does it feel? Is it all squishy? Look at the. Ew. You hear the squish? Stuff it into my pocket.
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Ishtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
They don't make pockets for eye storage. Maybe like in a little
care,
special satchel
Zero.
or something. Aww. Yes, friends!
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh, goodness.
In Mare Elementorum, then. Go well.
Fly, fly to the moon. Loperits.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Yeah. Whoa, bunny mechs, machines.
Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
Sleeping Way.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush. Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy.
Aww.
So you can count on us, ever and always.
Good, Loperitz. Hey, flop through the years.
Right, so we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They'd never tussled with Voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment, and who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetheris?
Well, you know.
I believe I would make a better instructor.
Yes, step up.
Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
They're like, ah! The little Loperitz. He's like, they ran away.
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
Thrashed. Dang.
That'll do, that'll do! A defeat bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Voidsent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
Long enough for you to do a whole bunch of side quests, I'm sure.
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement...
Encouragement?
We just might be able to do it in 2.
That's right, I'm taking a ton of photos. Reboot. What are you looking at me for? Why do I have to do everything? Yeah, that's right, Iranji. I'm looking at you. Yeah, that's right.
This I leave to you.
No, no, no. This is Iranji's fault. These are his children. What?
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
By the sisters!
Right, Nidana?
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate.
These two are crazy.
A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
Righto, Captain. Ooh. Ooh, I imagine that was hard.
Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
I'm back, guys.
What an enormous gate! Lord Goldbears will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
Right. Oh.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
Can we go inside now, everybody? Whoa, dragon!
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours.
Isn't that the truth?
Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them.
That makes sense.
Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, And through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us.
Well,
Even so,
one down.
In the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the 1st. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home.
He's like, I'm
then
out.
Together with the Loporix, maintain
like, nope.
vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Okay, so party of 4, 0, Y'shtola, myself, and Destinian, I guess? Goom, goom. That song.
Into the void once more.
Whee! Goom, goom. Oh, this is where we see that they haven't seen this before, right? I know we have, but I don't recall that they ever have. Whoa, the moon of the 13th. Whoa.
This is the moon of the 13th.
Whoa! They're using this song!
It is. Ever since the
Oh
flood,
my
it
gosh!
has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
Oh my gosh, the song. Oh my gosh. So good.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain.
This is one of my favorite songs, The Moon, from FF14, that when you land on the moon. So
we
good.
must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Yes, thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground I leave to you all.
Whoa! Okay, this is cool. It's just desolate. It's just empty. Oh, below, right? Because we bred
The
avoidance.
chasm has caught your attention as well.
Yeah, it's the chasm within the chasm, right? We came through a portal, but it didn't come out the same chasm. Oh, whoa, yep, that's it.
There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Wow. Indeed.
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths. Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered, but it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee. Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
It's a trap. Aww.
entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not?
Toss the eyeball at the lady.
Ku-an. O Wakhom Urta.
Li Tao An Kin Sis Dies Ishom in Fesk Wan Ik Hes in An Ka An Fesk Wes An Ul in
Seth es lis na fesk on. Ner no vel ak stra idran. Esk es inesh igol ak. So this is indeed Golbez's domain. Kis arn in.
Es Fil Ud in
Aww.
An in
Let's go. Good dragon.
Sis esk dir antar. For war meradarn I alan an. Les I el kol an. Zdis sorn I rum. Snar tiamat an.
Oh.
Ros
This is fight Cloud of Darkness.
ul ke darn morn. Dis an kai an. Na stra an.
Nar Tal Kin in Eis Athan Erndran Esk Tai An Al Kol Hes in Hes Ud Lar An Esk Les Ud An Ses Razat Han Hu An Fnoson An Hai Hes in An
Ta hes an elgol osk in. Ses kidir in an. Kasta an. Sta in es katao tai an. Es an stra in sorn.
Oh man.
What now then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
If she does, she's dead, dude.
Ern el I mis head in ud.
Well, lo and behold, he is Nidhogg.
Asrael dis tar. Sma osk in sis an.
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Imagine Nidhogg, right?
Asis tar no gol in. Do es inesh igol sorn. Ka som mo go. Skom les an. Som du orta sis.
Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Golly, man. So wild. My goal today is just to save his sister. That's all I want. What? They're gonna make me run all the way out here? Whoa. That is hefty Vitra.
Did you find something?
Oh, well.
A memoria. But whose?
Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, he was the mage. Ooh, it's all coming together.
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
He's gonna kill him, isn't he? Wow, they were not good people either.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
Come now, we're all shaped by these dark times more than we could care to admit. I choose to believe that had these men known peace and plenty, they would not have been consumed by mistrust and avarice.
Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will end it.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
Who's that?
Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts memoriats taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
Is that so?
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
Only a few precious memorials remain to cling to the light. Would that we could have won her over.
We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
Man, this is crazy. It's so crazy to see all of this happening. Boy.
Had another vision of the past, did you?
Yeah, but it involved you. This is the crystal of the mage that,
What? I was in it.
Yep.
It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
Surprise.
So, you have come. You who would oppose our crusade.
Angry Gomez is angry.
Tranquilo.
Yep. Dang.
You. I know you.
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form, but to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions, correct?
And what if I am?
Then I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity. Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
Oh no! She's a void scent.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Man, I knew it! Urgh. I hate this. I knew it.
Rise, O Shadow Dragon, and obey.
Because Golbez wields dragons, so yep.
Kill him.
Oh.
Damn you! Keep our guests occupied.
Save her, Adekti. Save my sister.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you. Face me.
Rest assured, I need no invitation.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
Do you wanna jump on? Are you on Cactuar? Come on over. Of course you're on Cactuar. Come on over. Okay. It should still be on my list. Where are you? Are you on? Hey, dude. Oh, okay. I probably need your full character name, don't I? Or what's your full character name? I don't remember your full character name. I only remember the first one. Yeah, first one. Oh, okay. Balmung. Invite the party. Also, requests. Let's go! Yay!
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
Oh.
Our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel.
Oh! Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Where my rhyme kick blades, I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course. Is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow.
Oh, wow, this is gonna be, oh!
I bring my people liberation.
Whoa. Okay.
You shall know true power. Dragon, hear me and obey.
Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder!
Ah!
Be gone! Dragon, hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for your doom. Where my Rhine-kissed blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them! Render to me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder! Be gone!
Yay! Woo woo!
My
Yay!
power. Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
No, he's shrunk. I mean, not to say that he's any smaller or bigger than he was before. Da, da, da. Yay! Yay! Celebrate! Celebrate! I like how it says traveler. GG's. Oops. Not in my FC. GG's. Yay! What? I didn't even. Okay. Picture commemorative photo. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can't have this pizza. Look at this. Look at this pizza. Bad guys don't get pizza. Yeah. Yay! Celebration! Get T-posed. Get T-posed. Let's see what happens. I hope his sister's okay. Oh my goodness. That was pretty cool, but I want to save the sister, please.
Are you all right?
Oh, is that the end of this planet? That's the end of this planet, right?
At last, the moment is at hand.
Great.
You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm.
Fantastic.
You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it. From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus! Awaken!
Oh. Should have known better. Oh boy.
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria. Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiac's ether.
We must retreat. Everyone to me. Or Ankin. Sesk na in an.
Man. Really? Really? Ugh. That is still a development. We escaped our lives, the accomplishment unto itself. It could have anticipated as Dai's yearning to return home what could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we now contend with the newborn void set. Hell's bent on breaching the rift. And one with such prodigious strength. Zeromus is unlike anything I've ever seen. So named for an ancient hero, as Golbez said, though none could say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Perhaps Golbez chose in hopes to make his champion do which no one could do. Contra Memoria saved the world. But a true hero would not damn another world to save his own. And we're not about to let that happen, but regardless, we need to regroup. I loathe to admit it, we are in no state to face the void sent of Zeromus' might. For each one, not least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let us return to Razat-Han and make stock of the situation. Yep, I will inform Ryanje. The rest of us shall tell Vitra's wounds in Razat-Han. Pray join us there anon. Thank you, Nemu. Thank you for joining me. I don't know if there's any more to do, but I appreciate it. We're gonna go through the quest line. It was nice to play with you again. I enjoy that. Things go so much smoother when you have people you know, everyone, because you know how they work. Like, we have like this free company chemistry, so it's like I don't have to worry about things as much. And as a healer, it's intensive enough learning everything, but like, it's just so much easier, you know? And it makes this experience a lot more enjoyable too, of course. Look at that. Look at Earth. Anyway. The stickers. Stickers? Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, when it's my first time, I'm usually still... Sometimes I hyper-focus healing too as a healer. So, like, I don't watch mechanics enough because I'm like, I'll heal through it myself. You know what I mean? But sometimes, like that one moment, I get caught not paying attention. And when mechanics are new, I usually have to make a decision. Do I worry about everybody else? And then if I die, my other healer partner will get me, which is usually my gamble. Versus, like, trying to worry about mechanics the first time. Yeah, exactly. Just crit low everything. That's exactly what we're OP enough. And if I die, then hopefully my healer partner is just going to pick me up. And I just have to hope for that. At least for the first time I do something ever, or, I only died once. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. Mega Duda. Does that mean I'm all caught up? Like, that's it, right? When's the next patch? That's crazy that I caught up today. I mean, it was still a lot of still 5 hours, but I was thinking it would be more than that, you know? There's Tifa. Poor dragon. Look at him. He's all sad. Yeah, sad times. Sad times.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain.
Oh, yes, I do. I didn't like that one bit. No. Don't remind me.
Devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a Voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer, and when a Voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
Oh, is she suggesting we break it away? The soul.
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Hmm.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a Voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
Yep, he conveyed.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
No, you can't. It has to repeat in
Doing
a
so
cycle.
would consign Ashdaya's soul to the ethereal sea.
Yep.
Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Like we
Simple.
always have.
Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
Oh, really? Are we really gonna do that? Holy water, exactly.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques,
So we'd have to
as
go
well
back
as
to
the
see
aid of
Reen
comrades
and
near
Gaia.
far, I have faith that we will find a way.
Wow.
But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
Bye, Ishtola.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Alrighty, dragon. Bana 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 bana. Wow. That's a lot of darkness in the hole.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing.
Ah,
And the pain.
that totally makes sense. So this whole time it wasn't the mage, it was the knight. He lost the knight, the one that was too kind. And so he took up the mantle of his friend who died. Wow. Well, that explains a lot.
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
That's a cool twist, because it's not even him anymore. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we did it. To be continued. We are done.